What's going on, guys? It's me, Blake here. I just wanted to come on and do one of these kinds of videos. Forgive me, I have a cough. I'll get into that in a second. But I've never really just had one of these videos where I just sat down and just talked. I felt like a lot of the time I was being very artistic, which I like, but y'all never really got to, I don't know, learn stuff about me. So if you are new here, which I hope some of you are, my name is Blake Arnel. I'm not really a YouTuber or a YouTuber type, but sometimes I post here. And to those of you who do know me, yeah, the video that was supposed to come out with the concert for B Fong did not happen. Unfortunately, I got COVID on the day of. So there is that. I'm better now. I don't have COVID anymore. Just got a lingering cough. So yeah, brief life update over the past couple years. It's been crazy in all the right ways. Learning experiences, all sorts of things. For one, in 2020, I really started taking my fitness seriously. Probably the most transformative experience of my life, not just from a physical standpoint, but mental toughness standpoint, sharp mentality. I would say um, I did like 6 months of working out 4 days a week, and yeah, it was crazy. So I sharpened my mind, and it was very beneficial to my mental health, and just very I experienced my mind being just very healthy in ways that I had never experienced before, even when I initially started this channel. And to this day, since then, I've been very, very healthy, and I'm honestly blessed for it. This year, I'm gonna save the best for last. This was not so fortunate, but not fortunate, but also fortunate. I left my job that I had been working at for about 4 years or so, and it's great, but I figured, you know what, it's 4 years, I need something new anyway. That was primarily it, really. Just I needed a new job, just something different. I'm moving forward there, I'm figuring life out. But the most important thing is I am a singer now, and so I'm still a drummer, and drumming is my primarily is my primary instrument. But I've been taking singing very seriously for the past year and a little bit more than a half. I haven't posted anything online with it because I still feel like I need to sharpen up my voice in some areas. I'm getting used to recording my voice. Earlier this year, I had my friend record me sing, and I think because it was my first time on a legit studio mic, there was some nerves, and I wasn't hitting all the notes the way I normally do during my lessons. I've been out performing at open mics, doing both drumming and singing, just kind of getting back out there, from the pandemic and everything. So, that's for the most part it. There's some other small little things. I guess I can add this one. I didn't have it written down. I have a little list here. But I have been writing a lot in terms of YouTube, not in terms of quantity of videos. I'll get that. That'll be its own section. I do want to say this though. Even up to this point, I'm really enjoying filming this because I just feel very relaxed. I don't feel like I have to portray some sort of alter ego on the camera that I did with Gad. My videos have been very odd, but it's meant to be that way. I kind of like shock factor, not for the sake of just shock factor alone, but finding a way to add some meaning. I'm very creative, so this video is not necessarily a video that I would normally want for my channel, but I feel like it's one that I need. And I don't know, it just feels good to really sit in front of a camera. I truly feel like I am talking to people. It's so weird because, when I first started, I was talking to a camera. I was trying to make it sound like I thought I was talking to people, and that will happen when you're new to it, but not that I'm an expert, but I actually feel like I'm talking to people, which is really cool. See, still lingering cough here. Okay, yeah. So, for future and my feelings about YouTube, I don't really necessarily consider, so this is more about myself, I guess. I don't really consider myself to be the YouTuber type, and what I mean is the stigma and stereotype that's associated with it. You know, vloggers, you know, channels that fake content a lot, you know, where they play this overt character. Oh my God, welcome back to the channel. Subscribe. You know, I'm not really. I've always kind of wanted to avoid that sort of thing because it's just not who I am. The reason why I love YouTube a lot is because it creates opportunity for anybody really to make whatever they want and not have some middleman approve you. You know, before the internet, it was like, all right, you're in Hollywood or you're nobody. And now the internet has kind of basically become Hollywood at this point, or its own separate sector of Hollywood. However, you know, one thing that and I don't necessarily have a problem with it, it's just different than, you know, how I am, is that a lot of the content is very fast food. And I enjoy some fast food content, you know, like vlogs, for example. I like watching a good vlog, but I'm not necessarily the type of person that enjoys that kind of thing just because I love to experience things in the moment. I love to live in the moment. You know, one of my favorite YouTube channels back in the day was Prank versus Prank, and ever since they split, it became Jesse Wellens. But you know, I remember Jesse explaining how you know, they didn't really know if they were doing content for the vlog for the sake of the video or if they're doing it because they love each other and they were a couple and they split because everything got so conflated. So that's why I don't really like vlogging. I feel like if I make more content, it's going to be stuff like this or the really good stuff, and I'm gonna get to that right now. um, when it comes to the future, I'm thinking of doing videos like this from this angle where I am just talking about stories and things that I have been through in my life, cool things, unique things. You know, we all have interesting stories, and you know, people do their story times. I know more women do that than men, but I don't know. I think it'd be interesting to try that. You know, it's something to post. You know, it's very hard for somebody that's not actually a YouTuber to get started, and I'm not making excuses, but you know, Mr. Beast has built himself a team, and they do some wild stuff, Squid Game stuff, um, Chocolate Factory thing. Like, it's absolutely insane what he's brought it up to. And I know I'm absolutely capable and I can get it to a crazy point, but I'm not willing to go like to local places to try to make something out of nothing. You know, if I make something that I really take seriously, you know, I really want to be intentional with it. So, one of my goals is a YouTube short film that I have finished writing. It's about a half an hour long, should be roughly about 30 minutes, or maybe longer, we don't know. But at the end of the day, I want to, my goal from YouTube is to simply be entertaining. I'm not really, gosh, what am I trying to say here? I don't want to play a fake persona unless there's some meaning to it, or I really think about the qualities of it. I really love to dig deep. I'm very artistic, and attention to detail is absolutely everything. Another goal, it's a bit of a personal goal, but I mean, I'm not ashamed to say it, you know, is just continue to build relationship with God. You know, I feel like God helps those who help themselves, and these past couple years, I've done many things to help myself, and I've also prayed, and there's definitely something there. You know, I know not everyone is faithful, so I don't want to come off as preachy or whatever, but it is something very special to me that I want to continue building moving forward. Singing, my goal is just to continue getting better. I know it's hard for you guys to understand where I am now because I'm not posting anything right now, but you know, I'm working on it daily, except for when I had COVID and this stupid cough. I guess a curiosity I have, and it's not necessarily a professional endeavor of any kind, obviously. I think I'm a little too old, my opinion. but getting into a mixed martial arts, I don't know if I said it right, a mixed martial arts gym. I don't know. I just think that being a guy who knows some stuff, self defense, can't hurt. Not necessarily. I don't want to be a professional fighter who makes money from being a fighter. That's just not my it's not my thing. And continue my fitness. You know, the fitness changed everything for me. It really sharpened my mind, sharpened my mental toughness. It made all my other problems seem like absolutely nothing. And you know, just like in 2020. So, you know, I got back on it for a couple weeks. I'd say 3 weeks, yeah. And then I got COVID, so now I've been out of it for another 3 weeks. So I kind of feel like I lost my momentum, but I think I'm good enough to get back started pretty soon. Okay, and then the most important thing really is to be the best version of myself. Anything I do, I want to make sure that I stay true to myself. I'm very ambitious, I'm very hungry, and I want to make sure that on that climb, on that journey to wherever I end up being in life, that I'm staying true to me, that I don't sacrifice any of my morals, and that I don't try to hurt anybody in the process. I'm very sensitive towards other people, and you know, I just, you know, wherever I can, I mean, I gotta help myself first, but whenever I can, I like to help others too. So, you know, just at the end of the day, everything that we do in life is going to be forgotten. I'm getting deep now. You know, everything we do in life is going to end up being forgotten once we're passed on. And so I think the most important legacy is how will people remember you? Will they remember you for being a nice person or a negative person or a mean person? And, you know, where can you help? So, and then, so I kind of been over, you know, the future and feelings about YouTube in general. You know, I'm not so much of a fast food content kind of guy, but what you can absolutely expect on my YouTube channel, most important part, I'm going to be honest with you guys, don't expect much in quantity, but expect a lot in terms of quality. You know, I like to storytell. I like to tell stories, and I like to separate myself in a very unique way. That's I might even say risky at times, but I like it because, you know, I get to be a version of myself that I can't necessarily be in public, and it's very unique. It's a very fun, cool process experience. Um, this YouTube short film is probably going to be that first big thing, and then you know, I mean, it's a goal. I already kind of went over goals, but and yeah, this has been a very different kind of video. I'd love to do more stuff like this. I don't know when the next upload's going to be, but I'm gonna try and think of like a story to share, just something, just, you know, unique, something cool, something different, and you know, I really like this. I really enjoyed just sitting and talking and not getting so crazy and deep into the editing and the camera angle and what I'm wearing and what the lighting is like. And I mean, I love doing that kind of thing, but that's a big process, and I learned the hard way that I can't possibly manage every single detail so to the T for 1 to 2 videos a week. It's just not realistic. That's a lot. I think I'd much rather dedicate a lot of time separately into less in terms of quantity and just, you know, keep entertaining. Creativity is something that is just a natural gift for me, and I'm very blessed for it. You know, this is not a flex, but I guess we'll do a little mini story. But when I was in 3rd grade through 6th grade, I had an after-school program, and part of that after-school program, every Halloween, people would make their pumpkins. Like, there'd be like paper pumpkins, and you'd make like a face on it with construction paper, you know, simple kids stuff. And every Halloween, the art teacher would judge them and by which one wins in different categories, and There was like funny, happy, sad, scary. I don't remember all of them, but you know, this is always just a reminder for me to tap back into my creativity, because I won for the scariest pumpkin for 4 years in a row. That just tells you how absolutely troubled I actually am. No, I'm joking. Right now, at this very second, I just realized I forgot to add something, so I'm adding this to the end of the video. And that is, if you by any means have any belief or faith in me as a creative, um, you subscribing would mean the world to me. If you are not sure, there are other videos on my channel. I can't guarantee that it will be your cup of tea. I'm not going to make myself out to be this, like, make sure you subscribe because my content is amazing, right? I mean, it might not be for everybody, but I mean, if you see the potential, any subscription, any view, any share of any video that you like really does help me a lot. It does go a long way, and it would mean a lot. And thank you very much. So yes, now I will see you guys whenever.